In today's discussion, I'm not really quoting from the love book. I just felt that after I spoke about loving negative people and how to do it, it was important that I talked today about how to make yourself more positive, because I think it's quite a skill. If we've come out of a negative environment through our childhood, or maybe some relationships which have been negative, it's very easy to remain in that state. The most important thing you can do is to self-regulate. Negativity is like a habit. Especially if you're around negative people, they will actually encourage you to be more negative, or if you be positive, they will give you the negative counter. But as I said before, it's where you put your focus. So if you focus on the negative aspects of your world will be quite a negative space. If you focus on the positive aspects of your world will be better. And the positive aspects sometimes are minimal, particularly when you're going through a difficult time. However, when you focus on them and see what your blessings are and how it could have been worse, or how you learnt this, or now you are a stronger person because of it, you'll actually find that the negativity around you won't swamp you as much. I've just been widowed, so I really I was in a very, I'm still probably in a negative space. At some days it's difficult, but I don't let that dictate. This is very important. You have to be honest with people when you're going through negative emotions or experiences, but that doesn't mean you need to be negative about it. It will pass, everything passes, and that's the good and the bad. The focus is where you put it. When you speak, you need to stop yourself from speaking negatively, particularly if you have got in that habit. I found that I just shut up, really. When I went to say something negative, I was quiet. If I couldn't replace it with a positive statement or thought or response, I was just quiet. But at least that made the negativity less and less. You will also have negative emotions. There are emotions which we call positive, like love and joy. However, anger and disappointment and sadness tend to be in that more negative range. And I think it's because they're vibrating at a lower level. The other ones are higher vibration. You feel better with them, you feel higher, you feel happier. However, in life, we will experience these other emotions, and you need to be mindful and allow yourself to feel them and then release them. I do a lot of work on letting go of my negativity. I do meditation. Sometimes I just write it all out to get rid of it. I do tapping. And I focus on letting it go, literally letting it go. Being with negative people is very good for us in a strange way, because it makes us hear how we could be and how it makes the person on the receiving end of negativity feel. When I said about counting your blessings, some days it's hard to find them. You can feel a bit in the dumps, but there are always blessings. If we are alive, it is a blessing. If we are not hungry, it is a blessing. If we have shelter, it is a blessing. Life is not always easy. It's difficult, and remaining positive in these difficult times will take a kind of courage and strength. Every day, try to be more positive. Speak to yourself positively. I say every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. I'm getting more and more positive. I'm getting more and more happy. I'm being more mindful of what I have and actually being present. In this space of being present, you put down in your mind all the things that are also good. I make lists of all the things on the positive side, as I said before, and the lists on the negative side, but I also make other lists where I just write down all the things I want to achieve and will bring positive into my life, whether it's my health or nutrition or social or work. You can be more positive. You can teach yourself to be more and more positive. The other thing that you can do, which is a meditation where you bring the positive light into your body, replacing all negative thoughts and emotions, which you tend to collect, and just release them. Instead of having the negative ones, you replace any negative emotion with positive emotions. This seems like you aren't doing it, you're only imagining it, but on an energetic level, because we are made from energy, we can actually change the energy of our body. That's why we can feel the negativity with people, even if they don't open their mouth, because the energy around them is negative. And likewise, we can see positivity around people, even if they don't speak. On a health level, being negative will eventually manifest in some kind of illness. I strongly believe that being a negative person somehow lowers the vibration of the body and sets you up to have more illness and pain. When you rise up and become more positive, fill yourself with more positive light, I think the immune system goes up and many of the functions around the body are supported. Other people will want to be with you more when you are positive. They tend to run away from other negative people. So if you want to draw yourself more positive people, be more positive. And also you bring more light and laughter into some situations which are sad or very dark. Positive light is an actual thing that you can bring in and spread to others. It is like love. It all comes from that same type of vibration, and love and light and positivity tend to go together. It's not something we can do straight away. I think it's learned, and sometimes it has to be unlearned. If your parents were, or your family, or your past has been with negative people, it's very easy just to take that as the way to do it. And sometimes when you start to change, people don't like it. They want you to support the negativity and support their negativity. And when you don't do it as well, they'll often maybe make fun of you or not want to spend as much time with you because you're not supporting their way of being. However, in the end, this is your life, and you want your life to be positive, and you want to create happiness, because that's what it's all about. If we watch children create happiness organically. They just know how to do this. They know how to have fun. And if you watch them, it's something that obviously is an internal thing within us, because no one taught them how to do it. If anything, we teach them how to stop doing it. And so I suppose we can relearn that. Enjoy your life. Say positive things to other people. Say positive things to yourself. Do positive actions that are towards making you a better person, a more loving person. Give more, be more kind, be more forgiving, be more understanding, be generally with other people and accepting other people, even if you might not agree or like it. Part of being a positive person is also accepting others as they are and making the most of situations. There will be times in our life it's very difficult to be positive. The emotions will take over, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have a choice to stay there or to release them, feel them, release them, and then move on. I think when you look around the world and you see how much our affluent countries have and how desperately unhappy so many people are and how negative they are, and then compare them to other countries where there is quite a lot of poverty and disaster, and yet these people seem to have light and be positive. To me, it's not about your situation. It's basically about how you want to do it on a personal level. It's a soul choice that you make to be positive or not. Every day, try and be more positive. If you are a very negative person now, you will soon find that you notice it more when you're doing it, because they're different. They feel quite different, the two energies. If you are finding it difficult to see it in yourself, ask others around you, because they will very quickly tell you when you're being negative. And then just twist it, or say, yes, I'll go and have a look at that. I could probably do that or see that differently. Negativity will also make you feel more sad and generally more disappointed, whereas positivity has hope and it has promise of a better world and better things, and with that you can manifest a life which is better for you. I know that this is not easy to do, and I would be kidding myself if I thought I could do this well all the time. Sometimes we do need to have a little spew and it will appear negative, or be angry, or be upset, or be crying somewhere. Still, you don't have to stay there. You can still be a positive person, have these episodes happen to you, but they don't dictate your life, and they're not symbolic of where you're trying to go. They're just little hiccups along the way. Say positive things, be positive to other, fill up yourself with positive light, let go of all the negative emotions and the words that you have. And I think you can do this. I work on this every week, sometimes every day, because I want to, within my negativity of my situation right now, and it's not all negative, but it has been hard, I want to come out of this a positive person. And that's also about being a survivor. Survivors tend to be more positive. This is part of a survivor attitude, that they will see that it will get better. So every day, in every way, I hope you're getting better and better, and I hope you're getting more and more positive. Love to you all.